In March 2025, something strange swept through the programming world, a phenomenon now being called the vibe coding mind virus. If you haven't caught it yet, here's what you need to know. The term vibe coding was coined by XAPI wizard Andre. The idea? You fully surrender to the vibes, embrace exponential growth, and kind of forget that the code exists at all. Sounds wild, right? But this mindset has taken over the dev world, with influencers everywhere jumping on board. It all kicked off when indie hacker Peter Levels built a real-time flight simulator MMO in JavaScript, yes, JavaScript, and made it profitable through in-game ads, all powered by his Twitter following. Gotta admit, it was pure tech bro brilliance. But the aftermath? A flood of low-quality, AI-generated games and apps everywhere. And yet, some see this as inevitable. The CEO of Anthropic even predicted that within a year, nearly all code will be AI-generated. So, what exactly is vibe coding? And how can you do it without totally crashing and burning? Let's break it down with some real-world examples and the tools, strategies, and mindset needed to do it right. First, let's get one thing straight: coding and programming are not the same. Coding is the act of translating logic into instructions a computer can understand, just writing code. A skilled coder might write 100 words per minute of flawless C++ in Vim, straight from memory. But that skill? Rapidly becoming obsolete. An AI can now outcode a seasoned dev with 20 years of experience. Programming, on the other hand, is more like a blend of science and art. It's about creativity, design, problem-solving, and instinct, all refined over time. In fact, the best programmers often spend more time removing code than writing it. Which brings us to our first cautionary tale. Someone on the internet vibe coded a SaaS product. He even got paying users, impressive. But then the trolls showed up. API keys got maxed out, subscriptions were bypassed, databases filled with random junk. Eventually, the whole app got shut down, and the guy had to beg for his job back at Popeyes. Ouch. The point? Vibe coding without understanding is risky. But when done right, it can work. In fact, it's only a matter of time before someone builds a billion-dollar business entirely on vibes. And they'll probably use tools like V0, Bolt, Cursor, and Windsurf. If you want to get in on it, here are 3 critical rules to follow. AI thrives on familiar territory, solutions already documented on GitHub, Stack Overflow, and the like. So even if you hate React, you'll get better results sticking to widely used tools like React, Express, Tailwind, Redis, and Dino for web development. Or hey, go with Svelte or Vue next if that's your thing. The rule is bendable, but be aware of the trade-offs. Once AI is in charge of your code, it also has the power to delete it. And when that happens, good luck prompting it back. That's why version control is essential. Tools like Claude Code can help automate your commits, or you can dive deeper and learn Git manually, like in my full Git course. Either way, stash your good code somewhere safe. You're not just a coder anymore. You're managing the AI. That means breaking complex problems into small, clear steps, and giving your AI all the context it needs: documentation, design assets, examples, and more. And here's a pro tip: you don't want your LLM getting creative. You want it focused, precise, and deterministic. Now, I'll be honest, I've built a lot of failed side projects. But with AI, I've never felt more powerful. That said, depending on vibes only is still risky. Even that widely popular flight sim we mentioned? It had tons of issues. It only worked because of the developer's years of hard-earned experience beneath the surface. So if you're jumping into the vibe coding world, go in with your eyes open. The tools are incredible, but without structure, you're just rolling the dice. And speaking of tools, writing like a professional is just as important as coding like one. That's where today's sponsor, Grammarly, comes in. Grammarly is your AI writing partner. It helps professionals write faster and better across all the apps they already use. Whether it's emails, pull request descriptions, or replying to that monster Slack message from your boss, Grammarly steps in to help you sound like you are not a robot. It provides smart, one-click suggestions wherever there's a text box. No copying and pasting into a chatbot. It's seamless and efficient, and it even matches your tone to your audience. Try Grammarly for free using the link below. This has been the Code Report. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.